We want to thank you so much for choosing WTAJ News at 5. I'm Maggie Smolka.
And I'm Matt Alvarez. Last night we first told you about the tragic news about a former Cambria County law enforcement officer who suddenly lost his life while en route to his new job as a resource officer near San Antonio on Thursday.
And today I've been talking to some of the people who were close to him, and I asked one of his best friends to describe him, and he said, man, how much time do we have? Because he was just that special of a person. And it's through these interviews that you see how wonderful of a person that he is and that he continues to make an impact today. He had a plan in place to make sure that his family was always taken care of.
I just want you to take a minute and just pause and realize what you have.
It only takes a couple TikTok videos to show Matt Krupa never doubted his blessings.
So he surprised us all in August and came home, and he was home for a week. So that was the last time we got to spend with him.
Desperado.
The Nanny Glow native loved being a police officer and served here in central Pennsylvania before moving to Texas.
He loved Walker, Texas Ranger, the TV show, and he knew ever since he was little that he was going to go to Texas and be a police officer because of Walker, Texas Ranger.
And it was doing what he loved that actually led him to his love. This is Emily, Matt's wife.
Yeah, he pulled me over and I had an expired inspection, so yeah, and I had no clue what that was, so, you know.
Let's welcome in another one of Matt's blessings, his daughter, Maylee, who is now 10 months old. You remember how I said he loved being an officer? Well, more importantly, he loved being a father.
He bragged about her constantly, and he just always, he showed her off. He was proud for sure.
Matt took a job as a school resource officer near San Antonio, Texas, partly to spend more time with his family. But on Thursday, as he was headed to his second day on the job, he was tragically killed.
I have never felt, this amount of heartbreak. So it's hard, but I know he's watching over us and he's still with his little girl because all she does is walk around and say, Dada. And she said she was sitting in her car seat the other day and she just said, hi, Dad. And I was like,
We made a deal. We said, God forbid something happened. The other one is going to be there to take care of the other one's family.
Within minutes of meeting Matt at the police academy, Michael Maddox knew he had a friend for life.
He told me very clearly he wanted his daughter to have every opportunity that she could possibly have. He didn't want her future to be limited by financial restraints as far as her education is concerned.
Keeping to his promise, Michael starts a GoFundMe campaign to raise money for Maylee's future. She'll always be taken care of.
But I just want Maylee to know, if she can hear this, Maylee, your daddy loved you so much. You were absolutely the joy of his life.
When's the last time you really just stopped? You just stopped from all the madness and craziness in your life and you looked around and realized how blessed you are.
It's easy to see Matt Krupa never doubted his blessings.
And my sergeant told me he thinks I can get 500,000 likes on a video.
A police officer, a son, a brother, a husband, a father who thought ahead to make sure his loved ones were always taken care of.
Maylee is what's going to keep my brother's memory and spirit alive.
These are the things that define Matt Krupa, and these are the elements of his life that he'll always be remembered for. And Matt will be coming back home to Cambria County, and this is where he's going to be getting his final send-off. In lieu of flowers, the family is asking for donations for the Johnstown K-9 unit. Matt's goal was to become a K-9 officer one day. And I just want to really quickly share this story with you because I think it's really special. His wife told me that recently Matt herself and their daughter Maylee were at Walmart, and Maylee really wanted this big, huge teddy bear. Look at the smile on her face right there. It just lights up a room. Matt got this teddy bear for Maylee as a Valentine's Day present, and it means a little more to his family right now as they look at it and know that he's still there with him. If you'd like to donate and help the family out in any way, you can head on over to our website, wearecentralpa.com.